Ladies and gentlemen, it's over. The bantamweight division is cooked. Why? I'll tell you why. A new conqueror has arrived. Aleksandre El Conquistador Topuria, Ilia Topuria's older brother. Ilia already reigns as the undisputed king at featherweight, having walked through two of the greatest 145ers of all time and taking their souls. And now his older brother has entered the battlefield. If you thought one Topuria was a problem, imagine two. I honestly can't believe this. It's like my worst nightmare is coming true. They're like the Diaz brothers, but with more knockout power and a little less aura. The Diaz brothers, they had more aura, to be fair, but they're still, another set of brothers in the UFC. It's going to be interesting. And here's why. The bantamweight division is in trouble. Aleksandre fights just like his brother. Same elite skill set, except he seems even more patient with his offense. But there's one key difference. He doesn't use the same constant side-to-side head movement that Ilia does. Ilia's ability to slip and roll punches makes him a nightmare in the pocket. But Aleksandre tends to only use his head movement when he's getting punched, and not really while he's moving forward like Ilia. He's a bit more methodical, which could mean he takes fewer risks, but also that he absorbs more shots compared to Ilia's slicker movement. And UFC 312, he faced Kobe Thickness, another young prospect and Volk's teammate, by the way, and he handled him comfortably. It looked like he was only fighting at 50%, and when he decided to turn it up, he showed real KO power, rocking Thickness in a way that made you wonder what happens when he actually starts looking for finishes. Could you imagine him against Petr Yan? Ugh. And just guess how old they both are. They're not even 30. It's over. It's over for the UFC. We might be witnessing history. The first pair of brothers to hold UFC gold at the same time. Ilia already runs 145, and now Aleksandre is coming for 135? Bro, could you imagine two brothers, two champions, ruling two divisions at the same time? That would be one of the craziest moments in UFC history. And the scary part? Aleksandre has the skill set to be champ. Elite grappling, high level striking, and if his power is anywhere close to Ilia's, it's a wrap. Right now, Ilia has the sharper striking, but let's be real, they train together. Who better to sharpen your skills against than the featherweight champion of the world? And, I don't know, your own brother? So, who can stop him? If Aleksandre is even 80% of what Ilia is, most of the division is done for. The only fighters I see having a real shot are Petr Yan, Sean O'Malley, Figgy, and maybe Song Yadong. Yan and O'Malley are the obvious shouts. Yan has elite boxing, he's well-rounded everywhere, and he's always a tough test. Sean, of course, has the power and precision to rival Aleksandre, especially if his striking is still developing. But the one question mark is the grappling. I think that's where Aleksandre has the advantage. Figgy, it's obvious, right? Explosive power, he's dangerous, he's a dangerous grappler, but his defense could be his downfall against Aleksandre. And I had Song as a maybe because he's young, powerful, well-rounded, and improving fast. Oh, and I didn't include Merab because, let's be honest, they're friends and probably won't fight each other. But against the rest of the division, I think Aleksandre wins. Before we start talking about title shots though, he needs the right matchup to build momentum. So who should he fight next? Before he goes jumping into the deep end, Aleksandre should face a veteran or two outside the top 15. Someone experienced but beatable to further test his skills. A guy like Honey Barcelos or Cody Stamen could be perfect, especially to test his wrestling and his grappling. Or you could do a Pedro Munoz, someone tough, well-rounded, and durable. But honestly, I think the perfect fight to make to build up Aleksandre is Cody Garbrandt. But that would be perfect for his resume. A former champion, someone who's been there a long time, and he's also very beatable, let's be honest. Cody doesn't have the best chin. And if Aleksandre can't knock out Cody Garbrandt, then he's not knocking out anyone in that division. And he doesn't have to knock out Garbrandt if he doesn't want to. He could probably just submit him. And I think Garbrandt will pose a pretty good test in the striking. He has decent boxing himself, at least offensive boxing, not so much defensive. So I think they should make that fight next. I think that will be a pretty good test for Aleksandre, and then we can really get a better look at him. And again, he should win that fight. And a few wins over battle-tested vets would prove he's ready for the ranked contenders and fast-track him toward the top. So, what do you think? Will Aleksandre Topuria become the next bantamweight champion and dominate like his brother? Or is there someone who can stop him? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more fight content, and I'll see you in the next one.